Hey, welcome to Microphones of Madness, where we are playing some Gamma World on Saturday night. So sit back and relax and remember our motto, continuities for suckers.
I thought our motto was Yo Gamma Gamma.
Sometimes.
Right, well, last time, some of the people here were in Mudtown. Like I said, continuities for suckers. Some of the people here were in Mudtown and found out that a android had been captured who was bearing a golden chestplate to the north of Mudtown. And so you guys were tasked with exploring that and investigating and seeing if this is indeed the elusive golden attackers that have been raising villages around the area. You were able to be supplied and got a couple of nifty new weapons. And you are now heading north along the coast from Mucktown up on the shores of Lake Michigan.
Woo!
Boy, we used to vacation at this lake in the summertime. Me and my family. Are we at the lake yet?
Yeah. Mucktown is on the lake, so you're just basically following the shoreline north, more or less. So you get about 10 kilometers out to where the android was defeated and brought back in. And you were told that it was heading north from there.
Right. Is there like a road or a path that heads north, or?
Well, yeah, there's like a little, kind of like a little bit of a even like a water path, like a water trail, like a game trail, I guess, that does follow the shoreline more or less. It gets to a point where you start, it starts climbing the altitude starts climbing a little bit, and once you get about 20 kilometers out of Mucktown, you reach a small cluster of ruins near a cliff's edge looking out over the lake. There's a dozen houses or so, and they've been completely burned to the ground. There's only like melted plastic and stone rubble left.
So nothing of any use. Is it like recent damage?
Yes. You can, if you wanted to, you can pick through the ruins.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean,
All
life's
right.
hard out here in the nuclear irradiated wastes.
Yeah, well, everyone can give me a percentile dice roll. And we'll just go from, and while we're doing that, we'll introduce yourselves. So we'll start with Rodney. Tell me who you are and roll some percentile dice.
I am Osser, the I don't know what I am. There are no classes in Gamma World. We've been calling him a ranger. As for percentile dice, we call that an 18%.
18%.
Yes.
You actually find 2 aluminum arrows.
Ooh.
But there is no fletching.
Ah. That's all right.
But other than that, they're in fair condition. All right. Next, we have Nick. Why don't you tell us who you are playing, and then you can hit me with some percentile dice.
I'm playing Bad Rain, the mutant stout with wings. And he's really fat. And I rolled a 94.
94. You find a paperback book in fairly good condition of it looks like it's called It is the name of the book.
Well, we could use this to start fires or something. Wipe your arse with it after going to the bathroom.
Yeah, there's a clown on the cover.
There's some great paper.
It is high quality paper. And finally, we have Spencer. Tell us who you are playing and give me some percentile dice.
Well, howdy, my name's Pat. I'm a soothsayer, palm reader, and tarot card reader. And let me tell you future. And the future of me holds looking through them here ruins. I rolled a 67.
You actually, there's a bottle of mascara, Maybelline.
Maybelline?
Yep.
Oh, I love Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. It matches your eyelash color perfectly.
I could use it to get real pretty then. Is it eyeshadow?
No, it's mascara.
It's mascara. Ooh. Yeah, it looks big. I always get scared of the brush.
Time for Pat to go goth.
Not with Maybelline.
Tanya Harding goth. While you are picking through the town, you notice there is a staircase leading down the cliffs to a small stretch of beach. And carved into each stair, as you're going down, is a small design depicting two crossed. I'm just going to say what it says in the book, and then I'm going to just deal with it after that. Two crossed swords of Oriental design. They are folded many times, or you would suspect such. So it's two cross katanas.
Oh.
Oriental design. I like it.
That is on the embossed onto each stair. Well, flashback from a week ago, the name that the android was giving you was Samurai when you guys were interrogating it.
Yes. Up the steps.
Down, they're going down.
Oh, they're going down. Then down the steps we go. Good thing nobody has a tank.
The steps lead to a bit of beachfront. So the cliff is irregular. At the bottom of the steps, it kind of goes out and bends out around you to either side, forming like kind of a semicircle.
Mm-hmm.
And then in front of you is the rough, grayish waters of Lake Michigan. But it looks like the beach stretches in both directions beyond like what you can see.
All right.
So the stairs are facing toward the east.
Any tracks in the sand?
It's hard to tell. There could be, but just it looks like anything that was there had been washed away by the tide. So you can go towards the lake. You can go to the north. You can go to the south.
Which direction did they say they were in again?
So the lake is facing. You're facing the lake, which is to the east.
I'm going to say north because the android was supposed to be continuing north.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So you follow the cliff around to the point where it almost reaches the water, and then it doubles back. It's an irregular cliffside. It doubles back, and there's a cave entrance. Like a hidden cove.
Well, that looks like a convenient entrance for a base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll need to know what order it is you guys are going in.
As the soothsayer, I'll take point.
All right, so we got Pat.
I'll bring up the rear because I'm big, and I'll probably have to lag behind every now and then.
All right. Badrang.
I guess I'm in the middle.
All right. Well, where are the dogs?
With their associated masters.
All right. Well, 2 of those masters aren't around, and continuity's for fools. So it's gonna have to be Pat.
They're with me.
Ozzer.
They're all hanging out with the stoat.
They're with me.
Okay, so
I
they're
need their sense of smell.
they're with Pat.
Yeah.
All right.
I already have a sense of smell.
Well,
All right.
next time.
Okay. So I have it as Pat, Larry Moe Curley, Osser, and Badger.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. There is a small, a short section of unlit tunnel that has been carved into the cliffs. It is about 6 meters in, and it opens up into a small metallic cubicle room. It's a silver. They're all coated with a silver colored metal. The walls, the floor, the ceiling. The room is 6 by 6 meters. Engraved on the back wall as you go in are the letters SAMURAI.
Samuri, yeah. Samuri. Wonder where good old Sam is.
And
He's in Yuri.
there is it looks like a metal flap next to the sign.
A flap?
Yeah, like a sliding flap.
Well, looks like one of them artifact covers. Sure wish we had our artifactor.
Kind of like a
Mo.
like a speakeasy's peephole kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Mo.
Why don't you go put your hand on that and see if you can see what's behind it with your little powers?
With my powers. Well, shuffle my tarot cards. And I'm just going to go put my hand on it.
Okay, so your powers give you. We were going to do possible futures, right?
Oh no, I'm not using my powers.
Oh, okay.
That's just for show.
Okay. It kind of you could tell, you could slide it back if you want.
Well, I mean, yeah, slide it back.
Okay, there is a card slot there.
Anyone got one of them fancy security cards?
No,
Good.
but they might be delivered shortly.
Well, how do you expect them to be delivered? We're going to put the wrong card in or something?
Yeah. Why don't you put one of your tarot cards in there?
Sounds pretty
Add
good.
more
Well, I'll go
mystery
ahead
wonders.
and I go ahead and I find me the Reaper or Death, if you will, and I put that into the card slot.
Yeah, nothing happens.
It wasn't good enough.
Out of character, don't we have another key card that we haven't used yet?
Well, key cards aren't like, it's not like the bank machine takes your card or anything. You flip it into the slot.
Yeah, so who has them? So we know who to say go put it in the card.
Greg has them.
That was a nice character.
Oh, well then Magic Pockets, I have them. Because no one else said that. Who?
All right, so you, if I recall correctly, you had two cards. One was a 4 and one was a 5. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so what are you doing?
Number 5, full grip first.
All right, you put number 5 in, and you hear a ding, and the back wall of the chamber slides up, revealing a 3 meter by 3 meter room.
Excellent. Shall we?
Of course.
And I tell Mo and Joe to go guard the weasel in the back. Why don't
Yeah,
y'all go guard that here weasel over there?
So wait, who's going into this room?
Pat.
Pat, followed by Rodney.
All right.
Let me know if you smell anything there, buddy.
Who are you talking to?
Rodney, with his smell sense.
You smell the smell of a room. Yeah, Maybelline, wet dog, and sterile chamber.
All right.
And Greg is here.
The smell Greg.
Because continuity is for fools.
Sorry.
Suckers.
Hey, Greg is the best point man.
Sure.
All right. So y'all stuff yourselves into the elevator. Because that is exactly what it is. The doors close and you find yourself descending.
Did someone fart?
Sorry.
Now, after about 30 seconds or so, you feel it moving to the side and then back down and then again to another side. And after about 3 minutes of more or less corkscrewing down, the doors open up again.
I was beginning to like that song.
And you find yourself in a semi-circular chamber made entirely of a transparent material. Outside of the chamber, you see seaweed and fish. The walls are made of blah, blah, blah. You look up and yeah, well, I'm just reiterating. It's just reiterating what it says. You figure you're about 25 meters underwater. Through the dim waters, you can see 3 other domes and one large building straight ahead, and one large dome straight ahead of you, and 2 smaller domes on either side.
Mm.
It looks like they are all connected by tube-like passages made out of the same material. The room is furnished with chairs, comfy couches, and tables. There's an oval opening in the far wall that leads to one of the walkways.
Nice.
To the left of the opening, there's a large wooden desk with a nameplate reading "receptionist" sitting on top of it. There's a telephone-like device and a microphone also on the desk. To the right of the opening, attached to the wall, is a thick bronze plaque which reads "Samurai, Sub-Aquan United Research and Investigation. Established by the government of the United States of America in this year, AD 2284, to investigate underwater environments for the benefit of the people of our nation and the world. John F. Riemann, Secretary of Technological Advancement, 11 May 2284.
Well, is there a computer next to it?
Like I said, there's a telephone-like device, a microphone, and a desk.
Okay.
Well,
Y'all want to investigate any of the telephones or microphone?
no, let's head on down the hallway.
All right.
We've got
As
no
you-
one to call.
As you guys gather yourselves together to go, you hear approaching footsteps coming from the causeway.
Are there places to hide behind? Maybe we could.
Yeah, there's couches and chairs, and there's the desk.
Everybody hide.
All right, I call the desk.
I'm also going to hide.
I'll get behind the couch.
Okay. You guys hunker down and hide and keep the dogs muzzled. Just as the last of you is fitting into your place, 2 humanoid-looking figures come in with heavy steps, each carrying a dagger in one of their hands. They're dressed in drab-colored overalls and walking in a stiff lockstep. They make their way through the corridor and slide a card into a slot. The elevator opens up. They get in and leave.
Whew, that was a close one. So we know it's still active.
Well, yeah, there wouldn't be much reason for the android to bring something to an abandoned building.
Well, I sound a little stupid. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little retarded.
Now, I'll post this up on the chat later because it's hilarious. So the picture in the book shows a long-haired Conan-looking guy and a little tiny mutant thing hiding under the desk together. It could totally be Osser and Skeevan. Actually, kind of funny. It's like exactly what happened. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Down the hallway.
Yeah, let's go where they were coming from.
All right. So going through the hallway, it is about 18 meters long, and comes through a double door which slide open. And I will direct you to chat. Because you walk into a room that looks like that. Because I'm not describing that shit. It is a circular room. There are, it looks like basically a hallway with an inner structure and a number of doors that lead to that structure.
Holy crap.
Exactly.
And we're what, at 5?
Yeah, 5 is where you come in.
Okay.
And 6 is higher than 5, and 7 is higher than 6.
You don't have to concern yourselves with the numbers. What you have to concern yourself is just what the layout of the room is like. So when I ask you what you're doing, you can tell me what you're doing.
Okay, what we're asking is,
Are there different levels to this room, or is this all the same?
No,
level?
this is all the same level.
okay.
These are just different areas of that part of the map.
That's a lot of doors to check.
So now remember, it's like kind of split. Like when you come in, it's kind of split, and you can. There's lights on,
Mhm.
and it's illuminated, and you can see down the corridor to what looks like a common area
Right.
with a long table with chairs,
Mhm.
and beyond that, it looks like a kitchen area.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I am going to go left around the circle
Okay.
and check out the perimeter.
Okay. You travel maybe 18 meters or so. You go 18, 20 meters, and you come to another extended corridor that leads to another dome.
Mm-hmm.
Across from that, there is a short hallway that leads back into the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So you see where you're at.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then if you continue around, it dead ends. What is everyone else doing? You opening any doors?
Be checking them doors is what I was thinking. So let's go around and check some doors.
Okay,
Matt, you want to check a door? I want to check a door.
I'm just following Rodney's character around because I'm a follower.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are to the left. Are you checking doors while you're going to the left?
I sure am. If nobody else is going to say they are.
All right, so which door are you checking?
The first one going towards the left.
Okay, you open the door. It opens up, no problem. There's a bed, a desk, a chair, a standing lamp, overhead lights, and a small closet. Everything is impeccable and well cared for.
Okay, impeccable, well cared for.
Is there like any dust on anything?
No.
Ooh,
I need a quick glance at the desk.
it could be
At the
sealed.
drawer in the desk.
There's writing implements. Nothing exciting.
All right, then
There's
another.
a pad of paper with the crossed swords of Oriental origin as the header.
Well, I grab the pad of
It's a
paper
samurai.
and bring it back.
Okay.
This is better than your book.
Would the dogs are checking the other 2 doors on the way to the corridor area.
Okay, so which dog is checking the next door?
Mo.
Are they all doing it at once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mo, Larry, and Curly should be opening up 2 doors at their. It should be 3 at the same time. Just funny sake. I don't know.
Yeah. 3 at the same time. You see that little triangle, little bitch room at the bottom?
All right.
Also getting opened.
Okay, so they open their doors, right? And
Yeah.
they walk in. Okay. After a reasonable amount of time, Larry, who is at the top, comes out, and Curly, who is in the bottom, comes out.
What happened to Curly? Or wait, which? Sorry,
Mo.
which one's the one that's missing?
Mo.
What happened to Mo? I'm gonna go look in and see what happened to Mo.
All right. I will need you look in there, roll a d6.
2.
Roll again.
2.
Okay. You see Mo is currently engaged in a fight with a humanoid that looks exactly like the ones that passed you on the elevator. They are fighting tooth and nail. The android takes a look up from where you are, and pew! What's your armor class?
Oh, it's 7, I think. 7.
All right. Right. And you find yourself hit by the blast of a laser pistol, where you're going to take 16 points of damage.
Shit.
And now it is y'all's turn. So, well, Nick's turn. Nick and Mo. So, Nick, you go first.
I'm gonna hit him with the heat generation beam.
All right.
I'm gonna cook him, and then I'm gonna eat him.
All right. Hold on. What's your constitution?
15.
Oh, you know what? Just do it like. All right. Never mind. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7.
You don't have any bonuses for your dexterity or anything?
My dex is 17. I don't know if.
Yeah, you get plus 2.
Okay, so it's a 9 total.
All right. Yeah. So you hit.
Wow.
You hit the android. So roll your damage.
That's 15 points.
The rest of you are alerted. You hear a laser. You hear laser fire, and then like the sound of the heat blast going off.
Take that.
And Mo.
Take that, you fiend.
Mo is going to use the sword that he picked up in the house, which is a 3. And he misses. All right. So what are the rest of you guys doing?
Drawing weapon. Waiting to see if that noise attracted any other attention.
Okay. Matt, what are you doing?
I do the same.
Okay. The pups cock their heads for a second and take out their weapons and rush into the room.
As do I.
Oh yeah, Pat. Sorry. Sorry, man. You don't have an icon on my screen. I just see Nick.
Oh, that's all right.
So speak up if like if I skip over you because I'm not seeing you.
Oh, I
Yeah,
I just.
I know you
perfect.
just
I
did.
did it right in time.
Okay. So the next two attackers roll in. And they are both trying to hit with their tanners, and none of them do. All right, top of the round. It is going to take a shot at Larry. And misses. The shot goes wide. All right. Now we do it in order. Badrang.
I forgot what weapon I picked up last game. I don't think it was a laser pistol.
There were 2 laser pistols available to you guys. One went to Pat, right?
Yeah, I think I got a shotgun at one point. No, never mind. I'm tripping. I'm just gonna stab this thing with the sword.
Okay.
That's my fault for not writing it down.
Goddamn right it is.
I got an 8.
You miss.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Osser. What are you doing this round?
There are new attackers?
There are not.
Oh, okay. Maintain position.
All right.
I think this dog pile has one android.
Then Greg.
Same thing.
Okay. Spencer, what is Pat doing?
Well, Pat's gonna go ahead and barge in that room and shoot one of the bad guys
Okay. With laser pistol?
with my laser pistol.
All right.
You down to 9.
Did you just say you rolled a 9?
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yeah, your laser pistol overheats. It is going to be useless for 3 rounds.
I flooded it. Should have seen that one coming.
All right.
Because I'm the soothsayer.
All right. So Larry, Moe, and Curly are all going to attack with their swords of Oriental origin.
It sure makes it sound like a magical sword when you say it that way.
I know it's beautiful, really. 2 of them hit. Doing quick math. All right. Now it is Android turn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. Okay, it is going to shoot at Mo again and hits. Mo is going to take 5.
This was bad.
I'm gonna give you the
All right, Mo actually, you smell the odor of burning dog hair, and Mo lets out a yelp and goes down.
Mo.
He's breathing very, very shallowly. All right, who's up next? Oh, that would be Nick. Badgering, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stab him.
All right, roll.
Nope, I got 9.
No. Okay. Rodney, what are you doing?
She's the DM die. Okay.
Still waiting.
And Matt, what are you doing?
Greg is trying to stand almost in exactly the same position as Rodney's character. He keeps looking over at him, making sure he's mirroring him perfectly.
Will you stop that?
Oh, sorry.
Pat, what are you doing?
Well, I noticed that my pistol's out and that the weasel's got a motherfucking sword. Excuse my language. And that our dog is very much hurt. So I say, Greg, get your stupid ass over here and help us. And I try and find a spot that I won't get attacked by these swords of Oriental descent. Origin.
All right. Okay. Larry hits the thing.
Thank God for you.
Larry hits it, but then who's in the room? Need y'all to make.
No pets in the room.
All right, y'all need to make con saves. So, Pat, what's your con?
My constitution is on my character sheet, and that character sheet loads very quickly. And when it loads, it will read
17.
All right, roll.
Ooh.
I rolled a 2 plus whatever 17 gives me. 4?
You rolled a 2, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using new dice every time, too. I'm trying here.
And what's your constitution? 17?
Yes.
You lose 6 points of damage. You take 6 points of damage, and Nick, what's Badgering's?
Mine is 15.
All right. Can you roll?
I got a 3.
You also will lose 6 points of damage.
Okay. All these D20s suck.
All right, we'll keep that.
Okay. After you do that, Mo kind of picks himself up and shakes himself like a dog, like shaking off water. Grabs his sword and wipes his chin, even though he got shot in the side. Hello? Hello?
Sorry.
All right. Did anybody hear what I just said?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Spencer, we're trying to determine Spencer's hit points because we forgot to do that when we rolled up his character.
Oh.
So we're about to roll. Yeah.
all right.
Then it's plus my con to each die.
No.
All right. So, meanwhile, the thing is taking a shot at Nick.
Okay.
And misses.
Okay.
And as that happens, coming around the top of the corner, Rodney, you and Greg see a second android brandishing a laser And what is your armor class, Rodney?
4.
Yeah, it hits you. Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry.
Well, I rolled a 20.
Oh well.
And you're going to take 20 points of damage
Okay.
as it comes barreling around the corner. All right. Um, all right. Top of the order. Badrang, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to stab him again.
Okay, roll your dice.
Finally, I got an 18 or +2. That's 20. It's not a natural 20, but it's 20.
Okay, roll your damage.
What's it?
You know
D8?
that's strength though. What's your strength?
Oh, my strength is it's only 14. So
Yeah,
I only
you don't
rolled
get- Yeah, you don't get a bonus, so you still hit. So roll your damage.
yeah, that's only 2.
All right. Okay. Osser, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot the guy that tried to shoot me.
Well, he successfully shot you. What are you shooting him with?
A 38.
All right. Roll the hit.
That'll be 19 total.
Yeah, roll your damage.
All right. 30 is 2d6. 11.
Okay. All right. Greg, what are you doing? You're-
This one that came around the corner on us,
Yeah.
is it within swinging distance?
He can be if you move.
Okay, I'll step up and swing my axe at him.
All right.
Your ox.
My axe.
Roll.
13.
Oh, on the nose. Roll your damage. This is why you need Greg.
Mm-hmm.
48.
Or Harrison Ford.
I've never seen them in the same room at the same time.
23 points of damage.
Great Guga Muga.
On the nose.
Okay, yeah. You take one swing with your axe, and like not only do you sparks start flying, and you rip a big chunk of its synthetic skin off, and so it starts like leaking fluids, and you could see like circuitry through the cut. It starts glitching out with its head. You know, its head starts uncontrollably twitching.
It's like the Austin Powers android.
Yes, kind of.
But
yes.
is it still up and functioning?
It is still up and functioning, but it's just like sparking and like, get the humanoid. Pat, what are you doing?
Pat is again going to look inconspicuous for the second round.
All right, so you're hiding. All right. All right. Mo, Larry, and Curly all attack. And two of them actually end up hitting the thing. That one starts to spark and glitch out as well. It's still up. And it is going to take a shot at Larry, and
God, I love these dogs.
it fires at Larry, and nothing happens. Okay. The one coming around the corner on the exterior is going to fire at Greg. Greg, what's your AC? Is it 4?
4.
Everyone had a really low AC now.
And it hits.
Are we healed up from last?
Yes. Yep. Yes, you are.
Good.
Greg, you're taking 21 points of damage from the laser.
Laser beam.
Laser beams.
All right, Badrang, what are you doing?
I'm going to stab the guy.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 again.
All right. Roll your damage.
Die.
I'll be using that one.
That's not the die. 1 point of damage.
Okay. Osser.
I'm gonna bust another cap in this dude.
All right.
Here we go. That is an 8.
You miss. The bullet hits. Hits the side of the dome and ricochets off. You notice that the dome is completely unaffected.
Good.
Greg, what are you doing?
I'm going to swing at this guy again if he's still standing.
All right, make it happen.
16.
Roll your damage.
Oh, jeez. That blew. 11 points of damage.
Yeah, it's in bad shape. It's looking very Terminator-ish, but it is still fizzing around.
Still kind of resembles Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Pat, what are we doing?
My pistol, I believe, still needs another round to be cool enough, so I'm going to hide.
Okay. Two of the dogs hit. It's hard to tell them apart when they're so close together. And you don't know which one does it, but in tandem they strike with their katana. Many-folded steel meets the android, and the android goes down.
Can I take the laser pistol it had?
You can.
Hell yeah.
It is a little hot to the touch.
Ow.
All right.
Cool down a bit.
Outside. This android. Rodney.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm looking up the morale table.
Okay.
So humanoids are hated by androids. Everyone knows that.
Well, I mean, think of how we treated their society. We forced them into servitude.
Oh yeah, there was a revolution in everything.
Yeah. The rise of the machine.
It actually starts to go down the corridor next to you on the left.
Haste.
Yes, with haste, it starts running.
Okay. Don't let it escape, Greg.
All right. So top of the order, Nick. What does Badrang do?
I'm gonna go outside with my laser pistol.
Okay. So you see another android booking down the hallway where Greg has an axe that is actually dripping some weird android mucus, and Officer is taking aim.
Is it like the cream of wheat from Aliens?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna shoot at the android that's going towards Greg.
Okay.
Let's say, all right, let's see how this works. I rolled a 10.
Unfortunately, nothing happens as the pistol is still hot to the touch. The android on its last turn rolled a 1.
Oh.
Also, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take a shot.
All right. I will give you a +2 bonus.
I will trade you that +2 bonus back for a leg shot.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll your damage.
5.
It goes down. There's an ever widening puddle of thin milky substance. It gurgles a little, and it even stops sparking.
Do they have any extra batteries on them?
So are you rolling the second android? Is that what you're doing there, Pat?
Is that second android still alive? Well, I'm about to shoot the shit out of it.
No, Rodney just brought it down.
Yeah, I'm going to check its holsters for batteries.
Well, no, but it does have another laser gun or laser pistol.
Just lose the pistol.
I mean,
we loot the pistol.
Yeah, we're going to loot the pistol, but we'll give it to Rodney at the moment. Right? Or we'll give it to somebody that wants to shoot.
All right. So, Nick, the one you took has 7 more shots left.
Okay.
There's a gauge. I'm not going to be a dick. And Pat, the one that you took, or whoever has it now, that one has 8 shots left.
Okay. Rodney, did you want a laser pistol?
Sure, I'll take a laser pistol.
Okay.
Here I am, bristling with guns.
Well, they hit pretty easy and they hit pretty hard.
Okay. So now what are you guys doing?
Oh, when I rolled the 1, did I only consume 1 charge to overheat?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't consume a charge when it overheats. So just.
Oh, okay. Well, then I still at 10.
All right. So last we checked, you guys were all now huddled in front of this this corridor that the android was running down.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys going to do now? You've looked at the 4 rooms around the exterior perimeter of that inner circle.
All right, let's go. Let's go back and check the kitchen. There might be some foodstuffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Curly says, "Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute." And he goes into the weirdly shaped room at the bottom. About 20 seconds later, he comes back out, and he looks like he's drying his hands on a paper towel. Whew, man, sorry, I really sorry. I had to. Combat. I have a small bladder, and combat kind of loosens it.
All right.
Right. At least you're house trained.
All right, so you go into the kitchen area,
Mhm.
which is the area marked 6. It's actually really 2 areas, and there's that large table up above, and between that and the actual kitchen, it looks like there's a sliding plastic partition that could separate the two rooms, and it slides like French like pocket doors along a center seam, and each folds back into a cabinet on either side of that corridor. So there are 12 chairs surrounding the table. There's about a dozen depressions in the table, each 15 centimeters across and about 4 centimeters deep, one in front of each chair. There's a small spigot attached to a meter length of retractable plastic tubing inset into the table next to each depression.
Okay.
The kitchen itself has a bunch of cabinets filled with spices and flavorings, a set of metallic utensils, looks like service for up to 12 people, a couple of ladles, and a huge vat of seaweed filled that looks like by a pipe protruding from the wall. It's got like little remnants coming from the pipe. And that there's a massive spherical apparatus roughly the size of a dishwasher. On top of this, there are openings of various sizes, one larger than most of the others, and around the bottom of the device there are tubes and deposit areas. Around the equator of the sphere are 3 sets of buttons.
Can I try to puzzle it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
most definitely.
While he's doing that, I'm going to start trying to find the salt so we can replenish our salt stores since we used them up last time.
Okay, so you're gonna like randomly check spices.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what you guys are doing. Matt, you come to find out that this is fairly unique. I've never seen one before, but it is a food dispensing device. It basically takes the seaweed and converts it into edible food.
Can I get it to work?
Yeah, it is working.
Okay.
Just have to push buttons.
I'll start having it crank out food.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it chugs a bit.
be good for the dogs.
I need the music, but and out pops a bowl of tepid, chunky soup that is
Say seaweed soup.
color.
Coach class breakfast.
It smells vaguely of banana.
Huh. I dip my pinky claw in it and then I taste it.
It has the texture of chunky soup, but it tastes exactly like banana pudding.
Well, this tastes like bananas.
Well, I go ahead and eat me a whole bowl of it then. Banana pudding. Just like Grandmama used to make.
Pat grabs the bowl and starts slopping it down.
Don't eat the comfort.
I'll get a bowl for myself.
All right, you start pressing buttons, and a warm, smooth liquid comes out. That is red in color.
Oh, this is different. I'll try it.
It tastes like curry.
Oh, this is nice curry, it is.
It's strangely filling.
Just like the tikka masala my grandma used to make.
All right.
Well, once you guys are done eating, I don't know. We could head into the lion's den. We know that the android was running away to the one passageway. Maybe we want to go the opposite direction.
Try to see where he was running to.
Well, or we want to go the opposite direction since there might be more androids that way.
Okay, so are we heading down the west corridor or the east corridor?
Well, I think we should go east because that's deeper in the lake, and we want to go deep into the center of this whole mess.
Actually, the whole thing is oriented to the side. Up is actually west.
Oh, okay.
So the android ran to the south.
Ran to the south.
Should we go north then?
We can.
Didn't you say you wanted to head in the opposite direction that the android was going?
Yep.
Then let's do it. We're gonna boogie woogie two ski north. How hurt are these dogs?
Mo looked like he was on the brink of death, and now he looks 100, not quite 100%, but he looks a lot. He looks a lot better. He's not going to. He's not going to die.
Well, we asked Mo if he's ready to move on with us.
Of course.
Then let's go. My old Mo was a good old dog. He treated an android in the hollow dome.
All right, so you guys go down the corridor that is going towards the north, and about 15 meters down on the east side, like pointing into the lake, there is there's a pair of doors, and the corridor continues on through the magic of Plexidurasteel. You can actually see to the east another dome. So there's the dome that you were headed to, one that you actually saw from the entrance area, but then there's another dome.
High or low, Nick?
Hi.
All right, we continue north.
Okay. About another 15 meters, you come into another area. Care to look at chat? I will give you that. So there's a stairway going up and a corridor going around the exterior. There's a door to your left, and over the railing, you can see like sitting in a on a tiled floor, some sort of vehicle. That is about 20 meters below you.
A vehicle.
Like
So to the right you have stairs going up, and to the left there is a doorway.
Mm-hmm. Let's go check the doorway to the left.
All right. Inside there are it looks like a dozen sets of scuba gear, wetsuits, fins, a mask, and air supply. Set into a rack on the wall are 3 spare guns.
Well, hell yeah.
And then continuing down the corridor, there is a door that is closed. It's a metal, like a submarine kind of door with a large wheel in the center. Bueller.
All right, let's head out and back down the stairs. Check out this vehicle.
Okay, those stairs were going up.
Oh, they go up.
Yes.
All right, up we go.
All right.
Oopsie daisies.
A stairway going up leads to a small corridor that opens up into another room.
so it opens up into another what?
Room.
Another room. Sitting in the central chair sits another android. He's wearing a black uniform, and as soon as who's first? It's Pat. As soon as Pat rounds the corner, he aims a weapon at you. Can roll a d6. Whoever wants to do that.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. You will be able to get the drop on him, Pat. So what are you doing?
All right, well, I pass the hand signals down, enemy on the trail, and crouch, and I give him a burp out of my laser pistol.
Okay, hold on.
I rolled a 14 natural.
All right.
That should be a hit, I think. Unless
I'll
it's got
tell you.
really good armor.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said if you said something.
No, I'm looking it up. Yeah, you do hit him. You can roll your damage.
$17 points.
Okay. Next up is Osser.
I will try to laser pistol this guy.
All right. Roll.
8.
You hit him. Roll your damage.
Okay.
We found another android wearing a black suit. So we shot him.
26.
And we went up the stairs.
All right. Greg.
Everybody else is shooting him, so Greg's going to shoot him too,
Okay.
or shoot at him, I guess.
What is Greg using to shoot?
Laser pistol.
Okay.
6.
You miss. Pew, pew. Oh shit. Badrang. Sorry.
That's okay.
You should have been first.
I was in the bathroom. I'm gonna use my heat beam.
Okay.
TMI, dude. TMI.
10.
You miss.
Wow.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The corridor's too narrow for the dogs to fit in here right now. They might be able to get into another round. Okay. Nick, what is your AC?
That's 7.
Hold on. It's like a new weapon. All right.
It's okay. It misses.
No, it doesn't. I haven't rolled yet.
Super Saiyan.
You tried, man. You tried.
Yeah.
All right. It most certainly does not miss. A beam of intense sound. Wow. It's just a weird range. Hits you. And you feel as if every molecule in your body is being torn apart. You're going to take 12 points of damage.
Shit.
Just got blasted by the dubstep cannon.
Shrillex.
27 points.
All right. So now we will go in your dex order. Badrang. What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna shoot him with my laser pistol.
All right, you can try.
It's my newfound laser pistol. I got a 15 on that.
You hit.
$11, 16, 19 points of damage.
Okay. Rodney, what is Osser doing? Remember to tick off your charges for these lasers.
Yeah, I'm down to 6.
These freaking lasers, man. Freaking lasers. I'm gonna cap this guy again
Okay.
with a different die.
All right.
Is it popping a cap in his ass if there is no cap? Popping a charge in his ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be 12.
You hit.
12.
Okay. It starts sparking. Greg.
Give it the axe, Greg.
Is it still kicking?
It's still kicking.
Well, everybody else is shooting it. I want to shoot it too.
Okay. Roll.
14.
You hit.
Oh boy. $21 points of damage.
Yeah, now it's down.
All right, Greg.
All right, now that you have a chance to take a look around, the dome, this part of the dome is completely clear. It allows a 360-degree view of the surrounding waters. Extending out the top of the dome is a long crystalline column. At the end is a 2-meter parabolic reflector. The only thing in the room is the console that the android was sitting at. There is the console itself and 2 featureless metal boxes, 3 meters square, and a dead android.
Well, does the dead android have a laser pistol on him?
No, the dead android has a weird looking gun.
Oh, I heft it.
Dubstep cannon.
Dubstep.
It is a sonic disruptor. Well, you don't know that. It's not a very
Disruptor weapons were
it's-
outlawed.
it's not a very intuitive design. You would have to try and figure it out.
Greg, do for me.
Jeez.
Okay, I'll take peep at it.
All right. While he's looking at that, let's
Do for me.
What is Nickelback Industries?
Oh, God. No wonder it hurts.
This is how you remind me.
But I really am 12d6 to remind me.
Okay, so the console is like one of those hemispherical things with whistles and knobs and blinky lights, and you know what I'm talking about, straight out of Star Wars.
For a gun?
No, the console.
Console.
We'll get to the gun in a second. There are 2 covered panels. One is labeled shield control, and the other is labeled installation defense. Both, like I said, covered in plastic.
I think you should make sure both of those stay off.
There is a on-off switch next to the shield control in the shield control section, and a dial marked around the perimeter with letters of the Greek alphabet ranging from alpha to omega. Currently, the setting is on Mu, about halfway.
Crank
What does that mean? That's all Greek to me.
The installation defense part is made up of 5 buttons marked elevation increase, elevation decrease, rotate turret, energize, and fire.
That's what separated us from the animals.
All right, so while we're doing that,
I'm an animal.
let's take a look at what Greg is doing. All right, Greg. So you are able to You have it's chart A, so you automatically know it is an energy disruptor.
Do for me.
It has battery capacity has about 9 shots. Has 9 shots left. There's a few dials that you know how to set for range. And there you go.
Okay, I'll explain how it works and then just set it on the counter and look at the shield generator.
You could jury rig the battery to be for a laser pistol.
Can it be, is the battery swappable?
That is a good question.
Nope, this is an Android device, and the laser pistol is an Apple device.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh man.
No, it has its own proprietary power supply.
Fucking goddamn capitalism.
Wham wham.
All right. Well, is it better or worse than a laser pistol, Greg?
I don't know. Is it?
It looks like it depends on the range.
So the closer it is, the more damage it does.
Yeah.
It's like a shotgun. It's better if you're closer. It's worse if you're far away.
Would he know what the weapon class is?
Yeah, I would mark it as weapon class your mama.
Yeah.
No, it would be weapon class 12. Weapon class 12.
All right.
And then
So we're shooting just for the giggles. This is how you remind me.
at close range, which is to 5 meters, it does 7 to 42 points of damage.
Sounds like 76 to me.
Yes. At medium range, 5 to 30.
Okay, 66. 56. I'm good.
And at long range, 3 to 18. All right. So, Greg, what are we doing? Greg?
Sorry, I was muted. I'm going to check out the console with the shield, see what
Okay.
that's all about.
All right. So, what are you doing to it?
I'm just going to kind of give it a look over and see if I can figure it out.
Well, it's pretty simple. It's a dial, an on-off switch. The dial is marked from alpha to omega, currently on mode.
If the shield is taken down, would it crush the domes?
There's only one way to find out.
Well, I don't want to try it. Just curious if that's how it works.
Well, I mean, you can tell how the thing works. You know that that's the shield controls. You know how the mechanism works, but the effects of the mechanism, well, that's a whole different ball game.
I'm gonna look into the future and turn it up to omega.
Okay. The future tells you that I hate this power. I really hate this power. I mean, because like what? All right. So when you're looking into the future, what are you thinking about? What actions are you thinking about? Are you just thinking about turning the dial to see what happens, or are you turning the dial and doing other things?
What are the effects of the dial?
If you are you just like, I'm turning the dial, I want to see what happens if I turn the dial and look into the future. That if that's what you want to know, with no further actions on your part, you see.
I mean,
you
like
see.
full 2-year-old on it, like all the way to max, all the way minimum, on, off.
Okay, how many uses of this power do you have
I have 4, and it's supposed to be a couple minutes.
between each one?
No, I mean, it says it takes concentration and preparation. So I guess I gotta like shuffle my cards and spend a couple rounds thinking about it.
Okay, so you do that, and you touch the console, and you imagine what would happen if you turned it all the way to Omega, and you see the outside of the dome just getting darker and darker, like more and more. The light filtering in is more reddish.
Okay. And do I have any idea what the reddish color indicates?
No, you do not.
Okay. All right, guys, I come out of my trance and I let you know if we turn it to Omega, it goes red.
Red's usually bad, isn't it?
I would assume so. So let's not go to Omega.
Your ability to predict the future is absolutely uncanny.
I could agree.
Let me guess, you also foresee that the sun will rise. What's this turret?
Well, like I said, it's just it's a turret mounted on the top of the dome.
Okay.
There are controls for it, it looks like. Well, one of them says rotate turret in the installation defense part.
Interesting. Rotate turret. Hey, come use your precognition on this. What does rotate turret do?
You know, I'm scared that Steve's gonna explode if I start doing shit like that.
Let's get out of this room. Go back down the stairs, out of the vehicle room, and then back down the hallway toward the other dome.
All right, so which dome are you going
North.
toward? Like all the way?
Yeah, the North Dome, all the way.
All right. So you go back to the central hub, walk around the perimeter, and go out to actually, it's the south doorway. You were in the north doorway.
Yeah, and then there was a door off to the left, and then the hallway continued on.
No, you came to the end, right, and went into this vehicle room. Are you going back the way you came?
We kind of have to in that case.
Okay, but then so you go back the way you came. You pass that the closed doors, which are now on your left.
Right.
Go back to the central hub and go around, and then you can go out the way you originally came towards the elevator, or you can go down the corridor that the android was fleeing.
I guess we go down the corridor the android was fleeing.
Okay.
It's still there.
We should definitely go down.
I'm more worried that we're going to run into something that it was fleeing from.
It was fleeing from us.
Oh.
We're the monster that goes bump in the night.
You go down 15 feet, and there is a set of open doors to your left. You can see through the transparent walls of the corridor. There's another dome.
All right.
Isn't that the dome that we wanted to go to?
Well, there's a dome. It's like the exact opposite of where you just came from. If you continued straight, you head to a dome, and if you go to the left, you get to a dome.
Oh.
Let's go to the left this time.
Last dome on the left.
Straight on till morning.
All right, so go down the corridor to another pair of doors, which lead out onto a platform. So, if you see how it is, it's designed. There's a circle with rails on both sides. The outer ring is consists of different aquaria, and each one is a different set of saltwater sea life, but you can't detect any salt water in the area. It smells like fresh water.
All right. We'll turn off the tractor beam from here.
The center, there's there's steps going down, where you have a landing that's half solid, and then there appears to be another aquaria where the top of the water is flush with the platform, the landing.
So we can dive in, take a bath.
If you wish.
I wouldn't.
No, I think we should just head out of this room and head toward the opposite mirror room.
That sounds good to me. Yeah.
All right. Another one that's just like, what the
Damn you, Gary Gygax!
No, this wasn't Gary Gygax. This
Oh.
was his kid.
Damn
Actually, it is Gary Gygax, Luke Gygax, and Paul Reich the third.
Son of Gygax.
Okay, so it comes into ends in a small oval door. There is an unmarked card slot next to the door.
Oh. Put the V in, Greg.
Give it the V.
Okay.
The door's open, and the passage leads into a square glass cubicle in the center of a round room. There is a closed door on the far side of the cubicle with no apparent means of opening it. The floor and ceiling are covered with grillwork, and on one wall there is a red button. Into the room, you can see beyond the glass walls. It's furnished with chairs and tables, and there are 7 doors leading out of the area.
We should methodically investigate each of these doors.
Well, you can't get to them though.
Oh, we
So see where the corridor ends and there's a door.
yeah.
You can't open it. There's no visible means to open it, but there is a red button. A shiny red button.
I will push the.
Ooh, wait a minute. What
No,
if
we're not doing precognition.
Precog. Wait, but we make the dog do it. Precog make the dog, and see if the dog dies or not.
Osser pushes the button.
The doors you came in with smack shut.
Oh, what'd you do?
I closed the door.
We could have found this out in the safety of the future.
And the floor and the ceiling begin to radiate bright red light.
Oi, what'd you do?
Powerful blasts of air rush out of both of the grill works. It starts to heat up. The air gets more and more intense, and then just as soon as it started, it stops. The far doors slide open. The unopenable door slides open.
Oh, well, that's pretty nice.
I feel refreshed.
A disembodied voice says, decontamination activated. Have a nice day.
What was I contaminated with?
Fleas.
Cooties.
Hey, I eat those. And I pick them off the ground.
That's
I
not
eat them.
good for you.
Okay, so now you are in the round room.
The number 9 room.
Hey, disregard the numbers.
No, regard the number so I know which door you're opening.
All right.
Okay.
We will start with A.
Wait, I want to send the dogs at A, B, and C in the future. So we know which room the bad guys are in.
How many uses of this do you have a day?
4 is what we agreed upon, but I'll adjust it if you would like.
No. So you've used it once.
It's, could I stretch and have them also open doors E,
Okay.
F, and G without searching any of them? Just checking for bad guys.
No. So if you're going to do this, it's going to take forever. And because how exactly are you going to be doing? Are you doing this all at the same time?
Yeah, just
Or
have the
are you-
dogs like mad rush the doors and like bang them
Okay.
open and see.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. What's your mental strength?
The document loads so fast.
13.
13.
All right. Yeah, how to do that.
It was a bad skill.
All right. Okay. Roll a d10.
5.
You see the 3 dogs each go up to a door, and you see the dogs each opening the door simultaneously. But that's about as far as you get. It's too much for you. Your mind fills with a brilliant white light, and you are going to be incapacitated for the next 7 rounds. So basically for the rest of this encounter, you're going to be at -2 for all your rolls.
Okay.
You just got fried.
Try to do too much at once.
And let me just tell you, I hate this power. This power sucks. Sorry. All reading future powers suck because there's so many like different things that you guys can do. There's like absolutely no way of actually predicting what would happen. All right. So what are you guys gonna actually do as Pat starts flipping tarot cards, and all of a sudden he flips one
Go in room A.
and it just falls out of his hand. His eyes go blank.
All right, somebody catch him and then put him on the ground before he hits his head.
Oops, sorry, wasn't fast enough.
All right.
Let's split up, and each of us take a door.
Ooh. Do you wanna do
There's
that, or you want
7 doors, and there are 3
7
dogs and
7 doors for 7 brothers.
right.
All
But we
right,
can get 6 of them. So
I'll get the bastardized door at the stairs.
You're out.
Thought I was at -2.
Yes, he's at -2.
Oh, never mind.
All right. So who is taking what door?
I'll take A.
I'll take B for bad.
All right.
It's my door.
I should keep track of this because we're gonna cliffhanger it. All right, so Osser is A. All right, who's taking B?
Bad
I-
Dragon.
Bad Rain is B. All right, who's at C?
Oh,
I'm at
No.
B, so somebody needs to be.
Curly. Curly should take C.
Mo took C.
Okay.
Pat is taking D. E.
I'll take E.
All right. All right. Larry. Will, well, unless.
Larry's F. Curly's G.
All right. Larry F. Curly G. And then if we have Justin, Syrup Moose
Syrup Moose.
will be on
Syrup Moose. Syrup Moose.
F. All right, so let's hang right there as you each have your hand on a door, and we'll end it up the Monty Hall moment. So tune in next time when we find out what's behind the door, or
Door.
TPK. Keep 30 luck points.